Hello, my name is Anubis. Thank you for joining my presentation. The purpose of this painting is to inspire philosophical, eschatological, and theological exploration in order to keep evolving in our consciousness, our mortality, and our immortality. I painted the picture between the year 2000 and 2002. Recently, I decided to revamp the painting. When I drew the cave with the woman sleeping in it, originally I had thought about Mary Magdalene coming to visit Christ in Joseph's new tomb after he was crucified and falling asleep in the tomb. In the Bible, she is walking and sees him and mistakes him for the gardener. Theories came out about Mary going to France and having a child. This theory did not seem so far-fetched to me. So I said, who is this woman in Joseph's new tomb? And the title came to me, What if Jesus had a side chick? Because as I painted this, or even when I would read the story in the Bible, I felt the tears and the sadness of what it must have been like to be around Yahshua at that time and to have lost him. Recent theories claim that Mary Magdalene left right away carrying a child and went to France. What if she did take off to France? Who was this lady walking near the tomb? Imagine the lost years in the Bible where it is theorized that Jesus went to Egypt and then to Asia to meet Buddha. Was his side chick with him? Imagine being in a relationship with Yahshua. Where could you find a man with his wisdom and intelligence? No one could replace him. Suddenly one day he is crucified, or as some theorists say, he went to France with Mary Magdalene. Nowadays, men revealing that they are gay in record numbers, and some men are realizing that they're a woman on the inside. The realities women are dealing with and having to raise kids alone in record numbers. So what about if it's an important man? How many women have had to go through a breakup in front of their church or even society? All women have experienced some type of emotional difficulty, no matter your looks. So what if Jesus went to Europe with Mary Magdalene and left the side chick behind? What do you do? Where is your salvation? Gone to France? So this painting depicts the side chick coming to Joseph's new tomb, so heartbroken, crying, falling asleep, where Jesus is supposed to be. Have you ever been at home crying alone in the silence? As I kept painting, I started to feel something positive. After the crying, illumination, the orb appears in paintings with Jesus and Buddha. Its meaning is based in eschatology, which means the end of the world, destiny, not always physical in meaning, but the understanding of all things revealed universal or in totality. The knowledge of Christ and the world coming to an end in you. On this subject, I went extraterrestrial and I changed Joseph's new tomb into a portal. And it's decorated in a feminine manner, showing the divine feminine. Also, she is in a temporary sleep and is being illuminated, similar to the resurrection of Christ or the translation of Enoch, seventh from Adam. This lady up here is her higher self, not her mother, holding the orb, guiding her home, reading the map with the 3 stars of Orion. You can find the same in the orb with Buddha and Jesus in those paintings. The woman is transformed to Orion, where it is said to be the home of Yahshua and many of the gods that came to earth to instruct and help man. So Yahshua is saying, I love you. Don't be sad. Dry your tears. Come home with me. The bricks in the tomb kind of having a morphine theme, where they move and the inhabitants are transported to another place. She has a nice pillow depicting royalty. However, she is not in a comfortable position because she had planned to sit there temporarily, but after crying falls asleep. The light represents Christ. Again, this is a philosophical painting. Whether Christ was crucified or not, he is transforming in the portal with her. So philosophically, we could say both women were taken care of. Mary as the head of the church, the side chick gets to go to Orion. Wow. The purple long tube is a Naga snake depicting knowledge, showing us the trauma of attaining knowledge, which turns into dark matter and then feeds the orb energy. The energy flows upward here. Before I painted the Naga, the painting was showed hurtful emotions, but uplifting in the end. The Naga depicts rebirth, but also I felt the trauma we go through to attain the knowledge here on earth. Her connection with the Naga leaves me with no words. This picture depicts a more Eastern, Buddhist point of view of being responsible for yourself, rather than the Christian view of salvation through the beating of Christ. The statement is that we attain salvation through knowledge, which Christ imparted to us, not his violent death. There is a lot of symbology here for me that I drew. When you purchase one of these paintings, I encourage you to look up the issues I have discussed. Do your own investigation and see what understanding you can get out of it. The painting is $400 plus shipping, and when you call to order your fine art canvas copy, which will be 24 by 36, I can give you an estimate on shipping and delivery. My name is Anubis. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed my presentation.